And in this video we are going to be testing and reviewing the Truffade Adder. Now this is the podium vehicle this week, and for those of you that have been playing for a while, this is one of the original vehicles and was originally the fastest car in the game. So what I want to find out in this review is how far has this car fallen in the 10 years since launch. So we know it's not going to be at the top, but is it still going to be close to the top? Well, let's find out. One big downside to this car, I will say it's very good value. It's only $1 million when you can buy it. This week it would be free if you can win it, but if your luck on the casino wheel is anything like mine, I wouldn't hold out too much hope for that. But one of the big downsides to this is it has some of the worst customization of any of the supercars in the game. You can obviously change the colour, but other than that I think you've got a couple of exhausts and a couple of engine covers, and that's about it. It's absolutely dreadful for customization. I think considering how good a car this is in general, I think it would be really good of them to go back and just give us a few more options. So obviously it's based on the Veyron. It's one of a handful of Bugattis we've got in the game, and as you'd expect, it's pretty handy. The handling's good. It's a bit twitchy compared to some of the newer stuff. Top speed feels reasonable. Handling's nice. In general, it's not a bad car, and it is. If you just look at it, it is a really nice looking thing. Oh my god, I've got a target on myself today. This is ridiculous. It doesn't help that this thing is a little bit skittish, and it doesn't take much of a knock to really send you off course. Although when you've got psycho drivers just steering into you like that helps even less. Oh, that's interesting. We've got a high speed challenge. Let's see how we fare in the high speed challenge. I'm gonna guess not very well. Right, here we are on our top speed test. So I'm sure hopefully you know I've got a perfect mile measured out, and I just thrash the hell out of it. A little bit of simple maths, and that gives you an achievable top speed through traffic. And I feel like this is going to do okay, it feels like it is reasonably quick to say it's such an old car. I mean, it should be, because in real life this thing does over 230 miles an hour. And that's what we managed to do. Right, let's see if I can put a good effort in for this highest speed challenge. I think the only way I'm going to win it is if no one else does it, but I'm certainly going to go for it. 335? I'm going to go all out and say I have no idea what's happening there. Why am I registering a speed of 345 miles an hour? Okay, final review. And what do we think of this? I mean, it's bloody quick. I've got to give it that. I mean, I'm not quite sure I believe that I'm really doing 330 at the moment, but apparently I am. I think this is a great car. I'll be honest, I've not used it much. Bought it ages ago and I've hardly ever used it. I bought it because I wanted to have all three of the Bugattis in my casino penthouse. So I bought it and then basically never used it. But I'm kind of regretting that now, because this thing's pretty good. Even if it is a little bit twitchy. I'm kind of regretting that this wasn't a bit of a cleaner lap, because this feels quite quick. I think this is going to be a lot further up the leaderboard than I thought it was going to be. So, is this to be recommended? Yeah, you should definitely try and win this, and if it comes back on offer, you should absolutely try and buy it. It's a fabulous car. It's a shame about the customization, but do you know what? It actually looks okay without the customization, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. It's a great car. When you get used to the twitchy handling, it's fabulous. So here's your final time. And here is where it managed to get on my lap board. So as ever, thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all on the next one.